Ladies and gentlemen,
Unsolved Mysteries.
yeah. Y'all know that block where I'm from, at any time it get ill. And if you don't believe me, then come and see this shit real. I run with real niggas, and they itching to kill. We got niggas that's paralyzed and they can't sit still. Chill.
Something's about to happen, Captain. This is more than rapping. Pistols clapping, the club's in the frenzy is cause and effect. Let's go. You'll be the end result of envy. This is for my niggas and my bitches. Throw your hands up before I blow your mans up. I'm on the west side of the Queen City, where the smokers bring 50 and quarts of NyQuil so they can lean with me. Normally stay solo, but today I brought my team with me. In the 45, in case y'all dudes wanna get mean with me.
Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Y'all know what it is. Hello, everybody. It's me, BLAZE. Y'all know what I'm about, PEACE. Positive energy, always creating elevation. Y'all know what it is. You got breath in your body, so you blessed. You got breath in your body, so you blessed. You living, so start giving. Give love to yourself. Give life to yourself. Give so much life and love to yourself. The words, if you can give life and love to others. Y'all know that's the motto that I follow. Motivate yourself in the morning so you can elevate yourself in the evening. And that's a form of achievement in my eyes. Respectfully. So y'all know what I do. I've been consistent with my Remain Nameless stories. So this morning we have Remain Nameless Stories Part 11.
Fucking glitter boy, these looking niggas.
Shouts out, shouts out, shouts out. Y'all know what we doing. Remain Nameless Stories Part 11. Now, the particular title of the Remain Nameless story today, today's title of Remain Nameless story is You Can Only Do So Much. Some things you have to let go, respectfully. You can only do so much. Some things you have to let go, respectfully. You can only do so much. Some things you have to let go. Respectfully. Y'all know what it is. Remain Nameless Stories Part 11. Remain Nameless Stories Part 11. And once again, the title for this Nameless story is You Can Only Do So Much. Some things you have to let go. Respectfully. Now, as y'all can see, y'all know how the Remain Nameless stories go. We on the block. I'm on the block. Chilling. You know what I'm saying? Minding my business. Doing what I do like I do for TV. You know what I'm saying? 40s in the blood. That's all we really want. You know what I'm saying? You just want to chill on the court. We just want to smoke weed, drink 40s all day. You know what I'm saying? It's all we 40 in the blood. That's all we really want at the time. You know what I'm saying? So, I'm chilling on the block, and a friend of mine, Harvey, my man Harvey pull up, you know what I'm saying? My man Harvey pull up to the block, you know what I'm saying? I'm looking like, Harvey, where you get a car from, right? Now, Harvey done found out a lick. Harvey think he big sugar honey iced tea at this point, respectfully. Much shouts out to Harvey. Harvey, you know what I mean? Harvey done found out his way. Harvey done pulled up to the block. I'm like, Harvey, how you get this car, man? Now, Harvey has a stolen car. Harvey got a stolen car, y'all. We about, you know what I mean? We younger, you know what I'm saying? We really don't even know how to drive, but Harvey got a stolen car. Oh, snap. So now, you know, us as kids doing what kids do, acting like kids. Now we all giddy. Now we all riding around in this stolen car. We riding around, we riding the town. Then he showed us how to do it. Now it's me, Harvey, and a couple other people. I'll just say me, Harvey, Joe, Harvey, and Joe, right? Yeah, I'll just say that me, Harvey, and Joe, right? Now it's me, Harvey, and Joe. Like I said, Harvey pulls up to the block. Harvey got the pill. I'm like, yo, what the hell? You know what I'm saying? At this time, I don't even know what a pill is. You know what I'm saying? I don't even know what a pill is. I don't even know. I mean, I'm green as a to this right here. This right here, I'm green as to respectfully. I'm green as to this one. So, he put me on. He like, yo, I mean, So, okay, cool. So this is how you do it. So now, we ride around in the stolen car. We went and picked up Joe. You know what I'm saying? You see Joe outside. They go, y'all got a car, y'all. So now we driving around there. I mean, we ride, we joy riding pretty much. You know what I'm saying? We joy riding. So, we joy riding. So now we done had a mighty fine time, right? You know what I'm saying? So now I was like, okay, cool. Whatever. You know what I mean? Okay, cool. You know what I mean? We got a thing going on. You know what I'm saying? Now I know in case in case of emergency, you know what I'm saying, or just in case I need to get a joint, I know how to snatch me up real quick. If I'm ever in the pickle and I need to find out how to get me a ride, I know how to snatch me up a ride. So that's what I kind of took from it, right? So I really didn't think too much of it. Really didn't pay it too much mind. It is what it is at the end of the day. So, I ain't thinking about it, right? So now Harvey is on a spree, y'all. Harvey just can't get enough, y'all. Respectfully, Harvey cannot get enough, yo. Harvey in a new joint every couple hours. Harvey is going crazy with the pilch, y'all. Harvey got a new stolen car. Hey, 15 minutes, Harvey pulling up in something different. You know what I'm saying? We on the corner. Every time I see Harvey driving by, Harvey got to the point where I'm not even getting in the car with Harvey. You know what I'm saying? I know he ain't, I know he dirty. Shouts out to Harvey, but Harvey was rolling, y'all. But this dude, Harvey was, he was clipping them joints left and right, left and right, left and right. So then it's like, okay, cool, bro. Like, all right, whatever, bro. But now you doing too much, bro. You doing too much. It's one thing to be doing all this, but now you going to extremes now. Now you addicted to this, bro. You know what I'm saying? Now you getting a rush from this. Like, this is just more than just, you know what I'm saying, out here joyriding or trying to get a ride or just having this particular knowledge in case you in the gym. Now this is just something, you know what I'm saying? You ain't even trying to make no money. You just doing this up for the thrill of it, I guess. No, I don't even know why he just continues to go crazy like this, but he just going crazy with it, ladies and gentlemen. He going crazy with it. He got sticky fingers. You know what I mean? He locked in. So, you know what I'm saying? One day he pull up to the block and whatnot, you know what I mean? He pull up to the block. So, folks is that kind of at him like, yo, bro, you know what I'm saying? Making the block hot, man. You always ride through this joint, you know what I'm saying? With some of them things, man. Come on, bro. You wildin', man. Why you always gotta be on it like that? He wasn't trying to listen. Every time I'm telling you, y'all, every time I seen Henry, y'all. Every time I seen him, he always had, and I'm always in his ear, bro, leave that alone, bro. Leave it alone. Leave it alone. Leave it alone. Leave it alone. Leave them joints alone, bro. It's not necessary. You don't gotta be doing all that, man. Figure something else out. Do something else, bro. Figure out something. You know what I mean? Like the way you rocking something really bad can happen. You feel what I mean? Something really bad can happen. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like, all right, whatever. Henry, we constantly on Henry, yo. Every time. Henry just don't want to listen, yo. Henry, stay out them stolen cars. Henry, stay out them stolen cars. Henry, stay out them stolen cars. The stolen cars ain't no good for you, Henry. Stay out them stolen cars, Henry. Stay out them stolen cars, Henry. I was basically, preaching till I was blue in the fucking face. You feel me? I'm blue in the face. Real spill. I'm blue in the face telling this nigga to leave these goddamn stolen cars alone. Stop stealing these damn cars. He all over the town. You know what I'm saying? He's stealing this. He's stealing that. He riding over here. He riding over there. You would thought the nigga had a taxi service the way the nigga was in and out of cars. You thought that nigga had a dealership or a dealership the way this nigga was in and out of cars, y'all. I mean, to his credit, he was he was good at it. I mean, to his credit, he was definitely good at it. I'm not gonna sit here and say he wasn't. He showed he was good at it. He showed he was good at it. That wasn't an issue. The fact that he can steal a car was not an issue. You know what I'm saying? We did not question whether or not he was gonna get up out of there with your shit. We knew he could. If we knew anything, if I knew one thing for sure and two things for certain about Henry, that nigga could clip a V. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how, you know what I mean? He was getting through all types of V's. I mean, and then he got to the point where he just started elevating. Like I said, he was on it. Henry was going crazy with stealing these cars. And like I said, I was constantly on it. I mean, pause, giving no Diddy. Damn, I can't even say that, Sugar Honey Ice Tea nowadays. But Henry was my friend. You know what I'm saying? I had mad love for Henry. You know what I'm saying? Henry wasn't no stupid dude. He was a cool dude. You know what I mean? It is. I mean, he was a cool dude. I must say, Henry was my man. You feel what I mean? And for him to be around me and for him to be, you know what I'm saying, in my presence, I just felt it was my duty to be like, yo, bro, you need to chill. And like I said, some of the times I would go out of my way, you know what I mean, to be trying to convince him or try to get him to do something else. Or you see what I'm saying? Sometimes I indulge myself or I get caught up in a situation, you know what I mean? Just trying to make sure he stay out of the situation because I don't want him in the situation. So now I'm going above and beyond my boundaries to try to, you know what I'm saying, do something for somebody else that they don't want done. You feel what I mean? Now I'm going above and beyond, and now I'm putting myself in harm's way, so on and so forth, because I'm trying to get this individual to realize that, you know what I'm saying, or at least try to support this individual, make sure while this individual is indulging or engaging these things, he's not doing nothing super duper reckless. You feel what I'm saying? I'm riding with him just sometimes just so I know he ain't out riding, speeding, doing donuts in the middle of streets and all that. You feel what I'm saying? Getting himself even hotter or getting himself in any type of trouble. So now when he go out, I'm trying to, you know what I mean, kind of like tag along with him just so he kind of like do what you need to do, like get from point A to point B and just go on about your business. But while I'm doing that, I'm placing myself in harm's way. While I'm riding around in a stolen car with him, you feel what I'm saying? I could end up getting locked up. I could end up in a high speed car chase with him. You know what I'm saying? I'm endangering myself now due to the fact that I'm trying to, you know, convince somebody else to do something that they don't want to do. So, it's been a while now. A month still go by. You know what I mean? Months still go by. And you know what I mean? He doing his thing. He's still on it. He's still on this. He's still doing his thing. He doing his thing, right? Now, at this time, it's a big thing now. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like this whole there was a big like stealing cars epidemic. Like there was a big like chop shop era. Like it was a big chop shop era type of thing going on with stolen cars and stealing cars and things of that nature, right? So with that being said, there was a movie that came out called New Jersey Drive. I don't know if any of y'all was able to see that. I don't know if any of y'all probably even old enough to remember New Jersey Drive. But if you if you old as I am, you know what New Jersey Drive is. If you don't know what New Jersey Drive is, if you don't know what the movie New Jersey Drive is, go to YouTube, Google it, find out, watch the movie, and then you know what New Jersey Drive is. But New Jersey Drive is basically a movie about kids stealing cars, and you know what I'm saying, and realizing the consequences and the repercussions behind stealing cars. Because at this time, it's a real big epidemic with stealing cars, kind of like with the Kia Boys. It was like the first Kia Boy type of ordeal that was going on out here on these streets. Now, mind you, Henry big on stealing cars, right? He big on stealing cars, and now he big on this, and now he see this movie, he see this New Jersey Drive. And boy, oh boy, you know what I'm saying? That's like a dope boy watching Scarface, you feel what I'm saying? Like that's his Kingpin movie, you feel what I mean? Like a dope boy watching Scarface or King of New York, you know what I'm saying? He all in them type of movies. So you feel what I mean? With New Jersey Drive, that nigga Henry was all into that, man. He was all into it. So Henry decides, you know what I'm saying? He about to turn up. He about to be on some New Jersey Drive sugar honey iced tea. No, he trying to show off. He trying to impress folks. He trying to do a whole lot of other stuff, right? So Henry going crazy. Henry stealing car after car. Every time you see, man, you hear tires screeching in the neighborhood, you know it's Henry. That's the crazy part. You hear somebody peeling out. It's Henry. He out and about. He got something. He got something. Henry all over the place with these stolen cars. He having a mighty fine time. And I told you, we constantly telling this nigga. Constantly telling this ninja, yo, chill out, bro. It's not what we doing. Chill out. New Jersey Drive come out. He turn up. Chill out. Then there was that fatal day. Henry doing what Henry do, doing what Henry want to do. It's the summertime. Like I said, we out on the block, we chilling, 40s in the blunts. That's all we really want. And Henry pull up, you know what I'm saying? Henry pull up, he got the motherfucking Beamer. Shouts out to Henry. Henry pull up in the Beamer. Lex Coupe Beamer in the Benz. Henry pulls up with the Benz. Shouts out to Henry. Henry pulls up in the Benz. This dude think he's hot sugar honey iced tea. You know what I'm saying? He got the bubble bed. The Benz with the I think the eggshell headlights was no, I don't think it had the eggshell. No, I didn't have the eggshell. It's like it was the beam. So it had the grill on it. You know what I mean? Had the square lights and all that. Yeah, he was beaming. He was really beaming. You know what I'm saying? He outside and he really beaming, right? So, like I said, we outside, we chilling, blase, blah, minding our own damn business. So, he got the Beamer, he out riding, he riding in the Beamer, he beaming it. He ain't getting too reckless with the Beamer or nothing like that, right? Now, we chilling. We on the block. Police ride by a few times. We ain't stressing it. You know what I mean? Cars is parked. Ain't nobody really stressing nothing. Police ride by a couple of times. Normal hood shit, whatever the case may be. Now they was in the cut. They was in the cut because they basically was just watching us. They was just seeing what we was doing because we was pretty deep out there. You feel what I mean? So, we was about 15, 20 deep out there, 40s and blunts. That's all we really want. You know what I mean? Couple cars pull up, couple car doors open. So, they gonna be down yonder, you know what I'm saying, with their little eagle eye looking down the street like, you know what I mean? They ain't gonna get too close, you know what I'm saying? They gonna kind of stay they gonna stay out of sights, you know what I mean? Out of hindsight, you know what I mean? They ain't gonna be like right there where we can see it, but they gonna be in the cut. Long story left. Henry gets in the car. We chilling in. It's time we ride. Like I said, Henry had something he had going on. So Henry went to go jump in the car. Henry jumped in the car. Henry jumps in the car. He pulls off. He gets to the stop sign. Next thing you know, as soon as he gets to the stop sign, you know what I'm saying? Here come the pain. Who coming around the corner but 12? 12 comes around the corner, 12 slows up. You know what I mean? They rolling down their window. We all standing out there. They about to, you know what I'm saying, when 12 pulled up, we on basically, Henry is we at one end of the corner and Henry at the other end of the corner, but it's not that far, if that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? So we in the middle of the block. So, you know what I'm saying? When 12 turned the corner and 12 slowed down to roll their window down because they was about to start talking to us. You feel what I'm saying? I guess Henry seen 12 because Henry's at the stop sign at the corner. So he kind of so as soon as he stopped at the stop sign, 12 was turning the corner. 12 was here. He at the stop sign. 12 is pretty much in front of us. You know what I'm saying? And basically, Henry is in front of 12. So when 12 go to roll the window down, because what y'all doing out here? You know what I mean? Get your skirts on them 40s. They about to talk they shit. Don't know what made Henry just like, I don't know if he panicked. I don't know what happened, but when he took off from that stop sign, he took off a little aggressively. Now, mind you, it's another stop sign at the other end of the block. So it's like, why would you be speeding to speed up to a stop sign? So that drew 12's attention. So now, instead of 12 focusing on us, they didn't even get their window rolled down. Before they even got to addressing us, they see this car speed off. So now they basically roll the window back up, and now they in pursuit of this car, which is Henry and the Beamer. It's Henry and the Beamer. So now they tailing Henry and the Beamer. Next thing I know, high-speed car chase ensue. High-speed car chase ensues. He in the Beamer. He getting chased by the police. They in and out of blocks. They going up and down blocks. They going back and forth. You feel what I'm saying? Henry driving, da 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 da. You know what I'm saying? They chasing Henry out in the Beamer. He out. They chasing him. Then, you know what I'm saying? The chase comes to an altering halt. Henry loses control of the Beamer. Beamer runs into a pole. Henry flies through the windshield. Rest in peace to Henry. Much love to Henry. Henry crashes the Beamer. Henry flies through the windshield. No seatbelt. Henry hits the curb, cracks his skull, bleeds out, dies at the hospital. Henry dies at the hospital. For what? Now, with that being said, tragic, right? What could we do? We constantly reiterated, constantly talked to this man, constantly. And sometimes I could have been, what if I'd have jumped in the car with him? What if I'd have been like, yo, run me to the store real quick? What was we supposed to do? You feel me? Now Henry gone. And wasn't nothing we can do. We reiterated time after time. Henry, chill with them damn cars. Chill with them damn cars. Stop stealing them damn cars. Stop running around there stealing them cars, bro. Stealing them cars is not gonna get you nowhere, man. All right, it was. I mean, you had your little fun, you had your little joyrides or whatever, but you was doing too much. And as much as we tried to tell Henry about the stolen cars, as much as we, you know what I'm saying, as much as we wanted to help that man, as much as we had love for that man, as much as we wanted that man to do something positive with it, what he had to do, it was only so much we could do. It was only so much we could do until that man made up in his mind that he no longer wanted to participate in that particular situation or in that particular thing. Then that was on him. That ain't have nothing to do with us. As much as we tried, as much as I tried, I say, because this is basically, but kind of like based on me, like because that was my homie, that was my man's in it. You know what I mean? We used to always sit back and crack jokes and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? That was like my spar ribbon partner. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, him used to spar all the time when it came to ribbon and talking some sugar honey iced tea at the end of the day. You feel what I mean? And I kind of lost him to that whatever particular addiction he had with stealing them damn cars, man. You feel what I'm saying? Like, then people, let me tell you about my best friend. Like, shouts out to Henry. That was my dog. Like, we used to talk a lot. I'm telling you, every time we got together, it wasn't nothing but laughs. Every time we got together, it wasn't nothing but laughs. It wasn't nothing but, you know what I'm saying, good energy. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? We used to pick on a few. You know what I'm saying? We used to go around and rib on a few people, but shit, at the end of the day, it was all in fun, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And we weren't no bullies or nothing like that. We just like to rib all the time. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Y'all call it snapping or trolling now. But I don't know what y'all would call it. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. We called it ribbing. I'm from Buffalo. Shit, that's what the fuck we called it. You know what I mean? I guess it's like that's some shit. What them niggas from Philly call that shit? The fuck they call that shit when they be snapping on a nigga? I don't know, but y'all know what I'm talking about, man. But I say that to say this, man. No matter how much and no matter how good your intentions is, no matter how bad you want the best for somebody, no matter how much you want something for somebody, if they don't want it for themselves, it's nothing you can do about it. If they do not want it for themselves, there's nothing you can do about it. I know you concerned. I know you have issues. I know you worry. I know things just don't be. I mean, it don't sit right with you. I understand, especially when it comes down to people that you care about. When it comes down to people you care about and you really want the best for people you care about, sometimes we overextend ourselves and try to do a little too much, to where as if it becomes detrimental to us. Sometimes we have to realize, as much as we have love for other individuals, as much as we want to be there for individuals, it's up for that individual to have it or know it for themselves, you know what I'm saying, and want it for themselves before they can actually go forward. Don't beat yourself up. You feel what I mean? Because Henry, like I said, Henry was my dog. This is for my dogs. This is for my dogs. This is for my dogs. This is for my dog. You know what I mean? Like, I'm kind of like, you know what I mean? Like right now, I'm just, the way I'm going through this, I say I'm doing that little slick shit just so I can, you know what I mean, kind of keep my composure through this whole thing because it was it was a thing to me. You feel what I mean? Because that was my homie. He had mad potential, mad smart. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, he figured out a way to get them joint. Respectfully, you know what I'm saying, in my Philly voice, but it doesn't mean he found a way to get them cards. He was very successful at doing that. Now he could have took that and used it to a positive thing. He could have turned that into a positive thing, but that particular thing and that particular advice that he had with doing that, you know what I mean, that took him, that took his life. You feel what I'm saying? It took his life, y'all. And like I said, I was constantly telling him, no, don't do it. I even enabled it at times. I enabled it. I boycotted it. I did everything. I'm like, man, bro, I boycotted him, but it's like boycotting. That's my bro. I can't boycott my bro. And then wasn't like boycotting him. I'm just like, bro, anytime I see him, I'm always just trying to push that in. I'm like I said, I wasn't enabling it and I wasn't indulging with it, but I was just like, man, I was always having some positive affirmations or telling him to get him up off of that, man. It was stages of the whole entire situation. And as much as I tried to tell that man to get it right, man, he didn't want to get it right. And it was only so much I can do. It was only so much that I could do. I couldn't. I mean, I could only voice my opinion, and I could only say what was right, and I could only, say what I felt. I couldn't do no more. I tried to do more. It was a lot to try to do, but at the end of the day, you gotta let it go. You gotta let it go. You know what I mean? It's not. Sometimes we take fault over certain situations that really don't be our fault, or we feel like we could do certain things in certain situations when we really have no control of those situations, and we have to realize that at certain times. Certain times in your life, you have to realize certain things you just don't have no certain. I mean, you don't have no control over no other human being. You can love a human being as much as you possibly want to love another human being, but you don't have control over another human being. You don't. As much as you would like to have control, as much as you would want to control. I mean, especially when it comes to certain things, if you could just like zap things out of people, life would really be a lot different. I will say that much. Unfortunately, that's not the case. Unfortunately, that is not the case. You cannot allow yourself to be, involved in this guilt trip that people would go on. It's not your fault. It's not your fault at all. You feel what I mean? I was always thinking, man, what if I would have did this? Maybe you wouldn't have been there, man. If I'd have went and took him to the club, maybe, we should have, I should have had him take me, or we should have just, went up here and got these 40s like I said we was gonna do. Oh man, I should have just had him roll his blunt. I was thinking about having him roll this blunt before he left. I was meaning to tell him, man, no, I think he need to chill because 12 been around. They've been swarming, so I think he need to chill because it's hot. Maybe if I woulda, I had a bunch of maybe if I wouldas running through my head. Maybe if I woulda, maybe if I woulda, maybe if I woulda. It don't matter what you woulda did. It wasn't up to you. And until I realized that, I was always stuck on that whole situation. I was stuck on that whole mantra. What if I would have did this, or what if I would have did that? It doesn't matter. Henry had to decide in his mind that that's something he wasn't no longer going to be involved in, no matter what I said or no matter what I did. It was Henry's decision. Every individual makes decisions in their life, and it's their choice and it's their right to have their decisions. We have to respect those decisions, whether we're in agreement with them or not. No, I was not in agreement with those particular situations. No, I was not in agreement with that. Was Henry still a decent dude? Yeah. Was Henry looking to really be malice or be funny or really be like a quote unquote criminal? No, I wouldn't say that. What was he doing? What he was doing was wrong? Absolutely. Was it against the law? Absolutely. Should he have been doing it? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Was there other means for him to do other things? Sure was. Could he have took those particular talents and made something different out of those particular talents that he had? Sure could have. So let's not get that misconstrued in regards to the situation. Now, with that being said, there is the devil's advocate portion of it, to where as if why was he so intrigued by this? Why was this such a rush for him? Why did he feel like doing these particular things was satisfying? Or why did he get satisfaction out of doing these things? What was it that gave him the excitement? What was it that made him want to take this risk? That's what I say when I say that. When individuals take a risk, or when individuals do things in regards to when they know that there's a particular risk to them, I'm trying to figure out why is it that they look to take the risk, knowing that the risk is something bad. When you could also choose another, up button. You could hit the up button and go up without, the risk. There's a way to go up without a risk. There's two options. You have a way to go up with the risk. You have a way to go up without a risk. Going up with the risk basically could be a lot faster. Going up without a risk can basically can be a lot slower, but it's a definite guarantee if managed right. Right? Like there's really no risk in if it's managed right. Like however you choose it right. Now, with the risk, you run a risk. Without the risk, with the risk. Without why choose the one with the risk? For instant gratification? Is that's what I'm trying to figure out. Is it for the instant gratification as to why individuals do these things? Because I'm really trying to figure out what's going on in regards to individual psyche as to why they do these things. This is the things that we have to figure out. We have to figure out why individuals are so attracted to doing or to the risk, to the gamble. You feel what I'm saying? We got to understand, we got to try to figure out why individuals are so easily or so quick to grab the guns and the drugs in reference to the books. You feel what I'm saying? Why would you feel like these particular tools will get you to your goal faster than these particular tools, in which can get you to your goal? But these particular tools, they can't take these tools from you. You know what I mean? They can't take your education away from you. They can take a gun from you. They can take bullets from you. They can't take knowledge from you, though. You know, they can't take nature from you, though. There's a lot of things that they can't take from you. That's plentiful and that'll have you very wealthy. That's not based on money. So why is the instant gratification such a big thing? Why is the instant thing to be popular or have these particular royalties or I mean these particular possessions, I would say. Why is these particular possessions so prized at this point? And if you do, and why is these particular things placed above family and placed above structure and placed above morals and values? Like, why nobody base anything off a human principle? Like, you know, like why is that? I don't know. So that's what I'm looking to figure out. You know, I know and understand what he had going on wasn't the right thing, and I'm not saying and I'm not advocating anybody do anything of the nature. What I'm trying to figure out is, as much as I try to advise this individual, I want to know maybe, you know what I mean, I want to know what it was that drew him to want to do something like that. Because maybe if I knew what it was that drew him to do something of that nature, I could probably come up with a particular solution or find something else to probably, you know, help him out. But if he's unaware of it and I'm unaware of it, we won't be able to get to the resolve the situation. We will not be able to resolve the situation, and that's just how that go. So if you look at resolve certain situations, you got to get to the root of the problem at the end of the day. But like I said, you can go on and on and on. You know what I mean? You can talk as much as you want to, you can preach as much as you want to, but until the individual decides that that's what they want to do for themselves and for themselves, it's not going to be done. You can say it till you're blue in the face, you can say it till you're purple in the face. It doesn't matter at the end of the day. Finally, Tamron Ditto is in the building. You already know what it is. Remain Nameless Stories, Part 11. It was an emotional morning this morning, man. I ain't really choke up, but yeah, man, you can't convince nobody to do nothing, man. So you can only do so much. Some things you have to let go respectfully. And I basically talked about a story about a friend of mine named Henry. He shall remain nameless. My friend Henry, you know what I'm saying, back in the day, I don't know if you know about New Jersey Drive and all that, but a friend of mine, Henry, was real nice at stealing cars. You know, he was always stealing cars. You know what I'm saying? People, let me tell you about my best friend. Me and Henry was cool, man. Me and Henry used to always run around, ribbing on people and whatnot like that. You know what I'm saying? We was dumb cool. But then he found out how to steal cars. He figured out a way to steal cars and he went crazy. That's all he wanted to do after that. We wasn't even, I mean, like we wasn't even cool after that. No. Well, we was cool. We was still cool, but every time I seen him, he young. You know what I mean? He riding by in the stolen. I mean, he riding around in a pilt. Long story last, man. You know what I'm saying? One fateful day, he jump in the pilt. You know what I'm saying? 12 pull up, high speed car chase, no seat belt. He hits a pole. He flies through the window, cracks his skull, and you know what I mean? That was the end of Henry, unfortunately, man. Shouts out to Henry, man. Shouts out to Henry, the homie. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, as much as we try to tell Henry to stay out them damn stolen cars, as much as we told Henry to stop stealing them cars, so on and so forth, Henry didn't want to listen to us. There was only so much we could do. After a while, we just had to let it go. And like I said, after, you know what I'm saying, after his passing, you know, I did go through a particular phase of what I could have did or what I should have did that day. Maybe I should have told him not to do this. Maybe I should have told him not to do that. It wasn't my place. It wasn't my place. I told that man 1,001 times to stay out them damn stolen cars. And for his fate to be the fact that he was in a high-speed car chase with the police and his life was ended over a stolen car, it's kind of like... Unfortunately, I mean, I hate to be malice about it, and that's like I said, that was my pro. But I gotta keep it a buck. I gotta keep it a buck. I gotta keep it a buck. There's only so much I can do. Some things you gotta let it go. Like I said, that New Jersey Drive came out, man. And if y'all know about that New Jersey Drive, man, that New Jersey Drive turned the streets upside down. Y'all thought that was the first Kia Boys. The first Kia Boys was the New Jersey Drive era. Yeah. It was different then. Then you had to really steal a car then. You had to go through the process. It wasn't no just popping something with a little USB key and all that little simple stuff y'all doing on TikTok. And then you didn't have it. It wasn't known on TikTok like that. I can only imagine how many stolen cars would have basically been going on. Yeah, New Jersey Drive the movie. Yeah, for sure. New Jersey Drive the movie. Yeah. We was on that. He was on that type time, bro. He was on that type of time. He was definitely on that type of time. You know what I'm saying? Every time you heard a car screeching in the neighborhood, you know it was Henry coming. He doing donuts. You know what I'm saying? He all over the place. Every time you see him, he in a different V. You feel what I'm saying? Every time you see him, he in a different joint. Riding around. You know what I mean? He riding around. He got a little short. He skipping school. He picking people up from school. He doing all types of stuff. He outside with it. He just won't quit. You know, he put me on. I'm like, okay, cool, that's what's up. So if I'm in the gym, you know what I'm saying? If I got it, I mean, if I end up on the wrong side of town, I got a boogie, you know what I'm saying? I know I can go snatch this up, snatch that up real quick and get up out of the top. Have me a V. So that's the way I was using it. I wasn't just going out just snatching joints up just because it was capable to be snatched up. They was snatching up everything that could be capable of being snatched up. You feel what I mean? They snatching up everything. You feel me? So, like I said, we constantly telling this ninja, yo, stop, chill, bro, chill. Nah, he don't want to chill. He is in the Beamer. He was in the Beamer one day. He pulled off. 12 pulled up behind him. 12 wasn't even worried about him. That was the funny part about it. 12 wasn't even worried about him. He panicked. 12 was about to roll his window down and come holler at us. And he just zoomed off from the stop sign just aggressively and drew their attention. If he'd have just pulled off regularly, I don't even think they would have bothered him. He probably would have got away. But that's the woulda, coulda, shoulda about the situation. But, you know, I mean, like, it's crazy because, like, man, no, so he whoop. I mean, good 15 minutes. I full hit a pole. It went right through he went through the pole. I don't even know what type of nut. I mean, he had to be doing some crazy numbers for him to hit that pole, for him to fly through the windshield. You know what I mean? He was on some movie type Sugar Honey Iced Tea. He went through the windshield on him. Like, wow, like, I mean, he cracked his brain. Didn't make it. That's crazy. You feel what I'm saying? Like, that's crazy. And I'm like, yo, man. I know. I mean, that's not the only. I mean, that's not the only one. But Henry, me and Henry was tight. So I got a bunch of them. I got a bunch of them New Jersey Drive joints. You know what I'm saying? Rest in peace. You know what I'm saying? To all the fallen ones due to the stolen cars and all that, man. But like I said, you can only tell somebody so much. You know what I mean? You can only do so much, man. Man, listen. You already know. Listen, bro. You know what I mean? Listen, bro. You already know how that go. You already know how that go. I please. I mean, I tell you. Matter of fact, I do the Remain Nameless story about one of them. I got a Remain Nameless story for somebody like that tomorrow. Yeah, we could do that for 12. 12, we could definitely do that, boy. Sticky fingers, yeah. Sticky fingers, yeah, buddy. Yo, he was putting people. This cat was putting people down with the three. So, man, listen, man, this cat here, bro. This cat was nasty work, bro. Nasty work. He's putting people to sleep. This nigga was putting people to sleep, bro. This fool was, this fool was literally putting people in the Jake the Snake, bro. He was putting you down in like 3 seconds, bro. He could put you to sleep in like 3 seconds, bro. For real. He could run up behind a motherfucker, put him to sleep and wake him up. What type is that, bro? How you gonna put somebody to sleep and wake him up? You can put him to sleep, rob him, and wake him up. But where they do that at, bro? Stu was demon time, bro. Shouts out to him. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, yo, man, that's nasty work. It come back the way it come back though is nasty work, man. The way that type of stuff come back is nasty work. That's what I'm saying. This is my thing. Wow. Yeah. No, I don't know. I don't know about that though. I don't know I don't know. I can't tell you that though. I don't know if my homie was that savage. I don't know if the homie was that savage. I don't think he was robbing Brodies in a circle though. But I know they got them savagery ones out there. Wow. Yeah, it be like that, man. It definitely be like that, ladies and gentlemen. It definitely be like that, man. So, again, I know y'all love y'all loved ones out here. I know y'all want the best for a lot of y'all loved ones out here. If y'all out here, you feel what I'm saying, with y'all loved ones and so on and so forth, man. And unfortunately, if your loved one is engaging or indulging in illegal activities or engaging, indulging in things that's harmful to their health, that's harmful to their lifestyle, as much as you would like to achieve the goal of them individuals relinquishing those particular things or letting those particular things go or moving on from those particular things that can hurt them. Wow. That's crazy. That's crazy right there. But I don't know. Sometimes, certain motherfuckers don't fuck with certain people. Certain people just have their targets at the end of the day. Certain people just have their targets. That's just how that go. You feel me? Certain people just have their targets. Yo. But today is Thirsty Thursday, 7-ish. Just Blaze and Bennett will be outside with Thirsty Thursdays tonight. We got some things to talk about tonight. Shouts out to G6er. Shouts out to the 716 Music Reviews. Shouts out to Fire and Trash. We was in the building last night. Blaisdell Entertainment. We crashed the chat last night. We was all up in the chat last night, you know what I'm saying? RBE was in the chat last night, you know what I'm saying? Blaisdell was in the chat last night. Soulfully Music was in the chat last night, you know what I'm saying? We was in the chat heavy, you know what I'm saying? We was definitely in the chat last night. Yeah. We was definitely in the building last night, you know what I'm saying? The coalition was in the building last night. Shouts out to John Blazing was in the building. John Blazing was in the building. Shouts out to 716 Entertainment. Shouts out to Fire and Trash, 9 to 11. Every Tuesday and Wednesday, man. Tap in with them boys, man. We be in the chat, man. We be in the chat. Respectfully, we be in the chat. No doubt. But again, ladies and gentlemen, man, know and understand, man. Remain Nameless Stories, Part 11. You can only do so much. Some things you have to let go respectfully. Some things you have to let go respectfully. Yeah, Cassius Green was in the building. That's like his third appearance in the joint. You know what I'm saying? Cassius Green always in that joint. Shouts out to Cassius Green. You feel what I'm saying? Promoting this joint. Y'all, if y'all know the Friday Night Cypher boys, you feel me? They be in the building. You know what I mean? They repping for Buffalo, Prophet, Bobby Neptune, and Cash is green. Not Cassius Green like Cassius Clay. Cash is green like Cassius Green, like the sky is blue like Cassius Green. Shouts out to Cassius Green, man. He definitely helped putting on for the culture. He definitely helped getting individuals tapped in. Yeah, man. yeah, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Shots out, man. For real, no doubt, man. It was definitely a time, man. The coalition was in the building. You know what I'm saying? We definitely was, I mean, shouts out to them, man. Shouts out to Pesh Kroger. Shouts out to No Excuses. No Excuses. Shouts out to No Excuses too, man. Stiz. Shouts out to Stizzy, young Stizzy. He was in the building. Yeah, it was, man, we had a time last night, but Thirsty Thursdays, man. We coming outside, blazing Bennett, man. Male etiquette, man. You know what I'm saying? Male etiquette, man. We gonna be talking about male etiquette, man. How we should be conducting ourselves as men out here on these streets, man. Y'all individuals got to stop dropping that 40 for the shorties. Y'all got to stop dropping that 40 for the shorties, fellas. Y'all got to clean it up. You know what I mean? Y'all can't have these girls out here, you know what I'm saying, dropping it like it's hot for the 40, man. Start having some respect for yourself, man. Stop buying the 40, man. I know y'all, it's hard times, man, whatever. You know what I mean? Y'all be having whatever it is, man. But come on, man. Let's start getting it together, man. Got to stop dropping the 40s for the shorties, man. We got to stop dropping this 40 for the shorties, man. Help them clean it up, man, because they taking 40 for the shorty, man. It's no good, man. Let's take that 40 and help the shorties, man. Y'all, I mean, y'all can't be getting, I mean, y'all can't be out here, you know what I'm saying, trying to do the little Casamiga. I mean, y'all can't be out here getting the drunken monkeys too, man. Stop that, man. All y'all fellas out here be playing with them drunken monkeys, man. Don't do that, man. It's foul, man. It'll get you hung up, man. For real. It get you hung up messing with them drunken monkeys, man. Don't leave them drunken monkeys alone, man. Make sure they get back to the cage. That's all you do. You got a drunken monkey, man, you make sure the drunken monkey get back to the cage. Put them in a cage. They liable to hurt something. You know what I'm saying? They liable to hurt. They can get this. That's trouble. A drunken monkey is trouble, ladies and gentlemen. You know what I mean? No drunken monkeys, fellas. You know what I'm saying? Leave them drunken monkeys alone. Get them back in their cage. Do not, you know what I'm saying? Do not have them hanging out. Get them back in the cage, get them secure, you know what I'm saying? Let them sober up, let them get their mind right, let them get back and realize that they was out here acting like a drunken monkey. And bad things can happen to drunken monkeys, man. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of people out here that's willing to abuse you drunken monkeys. You feel what I mean? So, you know, I'm not saying you can't, I'm not saying you don't have the right to do whatever it is you need to do, and you should have peace with whatever it is you feel like you need to do. I'm just saying it is what it is. I'm just making you aware of the situations you in sometimes when you run around here acting like a drunken monkey, or you out here on some drunken monkey sugar honey iced tea, respectfully. But we're going to discuss that later. It was a pleasure to hang out with y'all this morning. Y'all already know what it is. Positive energy always creates elevation. Positive energy always creates elevation. Motivate yourself in the morning so you can elevate in the evening. That's a form of achievement. That's the way I'll do it. That's the way I look at it. That's my life. If you live in, be given. Give life and love to yourself. Give so much life and love to yourself towards if you give life and love to others. And always push the up button. We're going up. So all we need to be focused on is up. If we're going up, we're going to look up. We're going to stay up. We don't look at anything else. We're going up. We don't look at nothing but the positivity. We don't look at nothing but the good energy. And we don't look at nothing but things that's going to help us prosper. Anything else is uncivilized. Anything else is just not good for our prosperity. So if it's not good for our prosperity, it can stay wherever it is and live and do whatever it's going to do wherever it is, but it will not take part in the prosperity and the positivity and the energy creating the elevation over here, respectfully. And I also may be having a new surprise coming out too. There may be a secret EP coming out. You know what I'm saying? 40 in the blood. That's all we really want. But yeah, there might be a secret EP coming out. Fudge Yo Feelings FYFFAFO. There might be a EP coming out. Maybe a 10-track, maybe a 9-track EP. I don't know. I got a secret artist. I don't know. Mr. Robinson, Mr. Johnny Robinson. I don't know. Johnny Robinson. He called me the other day and he told me that he was looking to get back in the stew.
Oh my God!
So I said, I don't know. I said, I got a few people that might have a few beats that they could have available. He said, I said, I've been working with I got a couple producers that I'm tapped in with. He was like, if you get me about a good 8, 9 with some samples cleared, I was like,
oh my God!
I might be able to help you out, buddy. So I might have some, I might have somebody coming out with some new material. I don't know. He might be AI. I don't know. Trapside EP is going to be coming as well. Shouts out to Tamron Diddle and the Trapside EP. That's going to be coming as well. Johnny Robinson, I don't know. I will keep y'all updated on whether or not Johnny Robinson will be coming out with the Fuck Your Feelings, Fuck Around and Find Out EP. But that's something that I wanted to bring to your attention because it may go down.
Oh my God!
And I have to go. If that go down, y'all gonna be in some trouble because Johnny, that nigga got bars. Respectfully, yo, he be spitting respectfully. Johnny Robinson, he going. He be on one. Shouts out to Johnny Robinson, man. I'm kind of be interested. I'm gonna have to get a little more get a little more pep in my step, man. I might need the Johnny to come record one down here real quick. Probably need like a track or two recorded down here. You know what I mean? Have Johnny come through to the Mint. You know what I'm saying? Put some press down in the Mint. You know what I mean? Shouts out to Johnny Robinson. Shouts out to him. Yeah, exactly. See what we doing over here. Yeah, exactly. Hold on, what is he talking about? Yeah, what is he talking about? I don't know. Hold on. Why am I agreeing with these statements? Because I don't know what he's talking about. Oh my God. Dun, dun, dun. Oh my God. Yeah, that should be funny as hell. But yeah, man, I gotta get to these donuts, man. It was fun, man. It is what it is. Y'all know positive energy always creates elevation. Oh yeah, for sure. That joint, yeah, definitely. Yeah, definitely. I definitely like the pro. Yeah, exactly. I definitely like the Tribe Side promo. Yeah, definitely. Yeah. Shogun killing them too. Shogun definitely killing them too. Shouts out this April 4th. Showplace Theater. Shogun Wiz. He definitely outside. He opening up for Dave East, man. So if y'all get a chance to go out, man, get a show. He definitely gonna put on a show. He loved to put on. He loved to perform. So you know what I mean. That's a great aspect of Shogun Wiz as well. Outside of the fact that he got good music, man. He definitely liked to show and perform. So y'all definitely gonna have a mighty fine time bobbing out to Shogun Wiz. Shouts out to Shogun Wiz. Shouts out to RBE Rough Buff Entertainment. Shouts out to them boys over there. Shouts out to Tamron Diddle. Like I said, I'm about to get to these donuts. Yo, Tamron, I'm gonna hit you up. Yo, I'm gonna hit you up, my guy. 100. We out of here.